Good morning, welcome. My name is Brendan. This is Morning Coffee. Dude, such a beautiful morning, and I just want to come to you today with a quick message about gratitude, like taking care to enjoy and really be present in your life at certain times and realize where that comes from. So yeah, this is Morning Coffee series where we just kind of come with daily philosophical ideas, whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm feeling. Sometimes you have thoughts that you just want to share with people. So hopefully you find value. If not, at least it's for me. I can look back on it. On this channel, just a few videos ago, is a morning coffee that I did from, 2019, maybe 2020. And dude, almost 5 years ago now. And it's kind of saying the same thing, the same message. And I wish I would take my own advice as well. At times I do, and it is like a slow growth. You learn something and maybe you don't apply it all the time, but it adds to your character. So hopefully I can add some value to you with these, and like I said, hopefully take my own advice. But yeah, you can watch that one if you want. I'm a younger man then, but dude, such a beautiful morning. In that video I talked about how limited beautiful days are, especially I live in Canada, in Alberta. So dude, it's been cold and not very nice out for 6-7 months now, and now we're getting into May and June, and think about how limited those days are. They come and fly by like nothing. So really take the time to be grateful for it. Thank God who made it for you, and realize the limited nature of it. And soon it'll be cold again, and even those are beautiful days in the winter that you can also be grateful for. It's a little tougher for sure, but you find a way. But yeah, I just want to remind you today to, like, when you're drinking your coffee in the morning, really taste it. Like, say, wow, that's nice. And maybe it's not. Maybe you don't like it anymore. Maybe you need to switch it up. Maybe you need different coffee. Maybe try something else. I don't know. But I just mean that we get stuck in a rhythm of just doing things because that's how we've always done it, or that's what we do. And we are almost numb to anything. We don't smell the flowers when we walk by. We just drink our coffee just to get it in us and move through the day, just to move through it. And we don't realize even what we're doing. And that's important. And I'm not a big, life is precious. Like, our life in the world is precious, and like I said, it's a gift from God, but we're gonna die one day too. So part of that is not saying, oh, I need to squeeze these summer days as tight as I can, because it doesn't matter. They're gonna fly by no matter what. But instead, just taking a moment to breathe it in and thank God who gave them to you, and realize that, oh, if you made this much beauty just for a scumbag like me to enjoy, when clearly I don't deserve it, what kind of beauty would he have after this life is done if I've stayed faithful and worked hard to be the best I could be? What reward would there be in heaven for that, if all of this is freely given? Not to say that the world is perfect, but the beauty that we see, the nature of families, things like that, all the good stuff that comes from God. So yeah, anyways, there's two ends of the point, I guess, which is be grateful and breathe in every minute. Realize how limited this quality time is, and make the most of it with your family, with your friends. Get out, enjoy the weather, but also realize that it's not everything, and it's fleeting. It's gonna go away so fast. It'll be winter again before you know it, and eventually your whole life will be like that. The winter of your deathbed is quicker than you think, and then what will you have after that? What will you leave behind, and where will you end up? So yeah, I guess an important philosophical point is memento mori, which means remember your death. And that's important. And remembering, thinking about death actually can bring a lot of peace and joy to days like today. Like I said, it's such a beautiful day. It's like bunnies and squirrels around everywhere. Anyways, this is Morning Coffee. I'm gonna try and do this like every day, or if not, at least 4 or 5 times a week. and hopefully somebody finds some value out of it, get some. Anyways, have a good day.